What's going on, guys? TKD123 back in video, and today we're going to talk about a couple of things in the Call of Duty news section that, I could have easily just split into videos, but I thought, you know what, man, like, let's just mash this all up. Let's just kind of mash up all the news that we've got in the past few days and, turn to Call of Duty and just talk about it all in one video. Misingenuous, what I'm saying? Is it kind of weird? Whatever. We're going to talk about some Call of Duty, because why not? I'm saying? Let's just talk about some COD. Now, the first thing I want to talk about here that has been making the rounds is a article here on Charlie Intel. Now, I saw a few videos about this, but I just saw this article, a few days ago, and basically it is basically the news here that there will be no unlimited sprint in Call of Duty World War II. Now, this came to us in a tweet here by at PYCWO, and he tweets at Michael Condry, one of the studio heads at Sledgehammer Games, with just a little small simple question saying unlimited sprint in World War II. Michael Condry responds with nope. So a lot of people have been kind of splitting this and really kind of, I feel, taking it a little bit too far, honestly, and like a lot of cases where they're giving the whole kind of argument of, okay, when he says nope, right, is he talking about it won't be built into the game like how we've gone for the past few Call of Duties, or will it be just given access to it through a perk? You know what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of people are kind of split up with. Me, honestly, it can go either way, but I can definitely see them just not putting it in at all, honestly. Because the last game I believe that didn't have unlimited sprint was, I think, Black Ops 2. I think Black Ops 2, I forgot, maybe there was a perk. I think maybe there was a perk to get it, but overall, going on from Black Ops 2, every Call of Duty since then has had unlimited sprint built into the game already, and of course that has its benefits and detriments. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the more of like the side of benefits, it kind of makes everything a little more fast-paced, a little more tighter, obviously, and maybe of course, when we had those like really big maps and really just long sightlines and stuff like that, and long reaches to get to places, it's very nice to have that unlimited sprint, so you're not kind of mashing the R3 button and making your just like having your thumbs and stuff like that. But on the side of it being kind of a bad thing that won't be there, obviously, because it would probably slow down the game a little bit, but of course, with no advanced movement, the game is really gonna be a little bit slower than we're used to, than that we had in the past few Call of Duties. So honestly, like, if you're up to me, I would like to see it in the game, preferably built in, but apparently here, it can go honestly either way. Like, he was so vague about it, obviously, and I'm sure we'll get the answer here at E3 when they're gonna fully unveil the multiplayer stuff, and like all that. So I'm sure we're gonna get a full-on kind of release and everything, but even if it wasn't a perk, I would not, like, I don't know, because I don't want to, I'm just so used to having a limited sprint already. I'm saying, and I'm sure we all are as Call of Duty players, and so having it, not built in and having to use a perk slot for it, it's gonna be kind of weird, but I'm sure it'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely like to see a limited sprint in the game, but we shall see. Next up here, I want to talk about another article here on Charlie Intel, and that is about Infinite Warfare, man. Now listen here, you know what? In a few days' time, right, I'm gonna post on Thunderstruck Gaming's channel again, because I like that community there, and I'm gonna talk about kind of my kind of stance on Infinite Warfare as of right now. I'm saying, like, you all know, I have a little bit of a more positive slant towards the game. I enjoy playing it from time to time. I don't think it's the worst Call of Duty in the world, personally. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's a very unpopular opinion, but I think I'm gonna really make a video about it over on his channel, and kind of really express my kind of arguments with the game. So we're gonna do that in a few days time. But going on here, we have new weapons that are found in the files of Infinite Warfare. Now, of course, these are accessed through the PC version of data miners and stuff like that, and it was found on Reddit. And this is nothing new. It's like we have this pretty much like every other month, I'd say. Like, seems like just like every few couple months we get these leaks about some new guns are coming to the game, and like we've gotten a lot of things leaked because of these data miners, which is neither here or there. But we got some interesting things here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go through kind of picture by picture, and I'll show you guys what's up. So the first one here, it says weapon _ attack burst, right? And so to me, this looks kind of like the ARX 160, honestly, just with a noob tube attached to it. That's what it looks like to me. Like, I don't think it even looks anything like a new gun, maybe, or maybe they were just talking about, I guess, this new modification under it. I don't know really what they're talking about here, but this looks to me like the ARX, so I'm not really sure what how this is a new weapon, right? But moving on to the next picture here, we have this that immediately at first glance it looks like the Hailstorm to a T, man. Like, it looks like that burst pistol that, you know, that's like pretty powerful. A lot of people use it. I use it for, you know, from like a lot of classes of mine, and you know, it looks exactly like that, but when you look at the text, it says mag. So this is definitely going to be a 44 Magnum, I believe. This is obviously going to be Magnum, you know, just with you know, the actual, you know, just aesthetic of it. It kind of looks like a Magnum, but it looks like a Hailstorm as well. But you know, when you look at the barrel, right, so there are kind of two different weird things here. Like, there seems to be like a bunch of dot meshes, so maybe this is some sort of, like, I guess shotgun Magnum that we saw kind of in Black Ops 2 with those two, I forgot what that gun's called, but you know, it was that, you know, Magnum looking handgun that was actually a shotgun. So that's what honestly it might be, personally, just looking at this. But of course, under, you know, that exact kind of dot mesh, we have a regular bullet, you know, kind of outward, you know, way to put it. So it could be either way, honestly, but this is definitely some sort of Magnum. We'll see. Who knows if it'll be like a shotgun variant or it'll be just a regular Magnum, you know, like we had, you know, back in the old school days. So we'll see what happens of that. Moving on to the next picture here. This looks like an LMG that we already have. Like, this looks exactly, and I believe honestly it is the RAW, same as the first picture where that was basically the ARX. But what I'm thinking here is that maybe this just came to my mind. I don't know why I didn't think about this, you know, earlier, but this maybe could be just you know, a different variant of the weapon that we're looking at here. So maybe that's happening here. Maybe that's why we're getting repeats of weapons that we already have. But that is definitely a RAW here in the files. Next up here, we have this gun here. Now it says it's a sniper. It says it's called the long shot, but it looks a little bit like an assault rifle. So maybe this is gonna be one of those things where you know, we can switch back and forth and toggle it from being a you know, AR to a sniper. Maybe that's one of the things that we're seeing here with this weapon, because it definitely, you know, does have the body of an assault rifle, but it's, you know, categorized as a long shot. It's categorized as a sniper. So maybe we're getting kind of that two thing here like we got with Black Ops 2. We'll see what happens here. But moving on to the next picture as well. This gun, you know, it says AR and then Gauss, right? Now I don't know, you know, what those, you know, exactly mean, but to me this looks like a striker. Now we all know the beloved striker from, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and stuff like that. So I'm thinking this is definitely looking like it has the same barrel type, the same kind of you know, iron sights, then looks kind of like a barrel mag under it, but who knows what it could be. But I'm still confused about why it says AR, like assault rifle. I'm not sure, but we'll see. That's definitely looking like a striker to me. Moving on to the next picture here. Now this one is the most weird out of everything here, because it says Barrett 50 cal. That's obviously Barrett 50 cal here, but then you know, when you look at the description, when you read it, it says bolt action ballistic rifle, one shot, one kill from the waist up, rechambering, break, scope, aim. Now, you know, this you know, the Barrett 50 cal is not a bolt action rifle historically in the Call of Duty series. Like, we have never had a bolt action Barrett 50 cal. We've always had them in our semi-automatic. So I'm not really sure what they're going here with this. Maybe that's just a filler description. Maybe, you know, who knows? But it says Barrett 50 cal, and you know, it doesn't really look like a Barrett 50 cal even at that. So maybe they're still tweaking, you know, the guns and files with that. But we'll see what comes of this. And then we have the real stuff here, you know, ooh, I love this weapon right here. We all remember the Model 1887s from, you know, Modern Warfare 2, those iconic shotguns when you dual kill them. Then there was the glitch when there was in pre-patch where you could literally snipe people from across the map and stuff like that. We have here the Model 2187, and this looks absolutely amazing. I hope this actually comes to the game. I really hope this comes to the game, man, because if we got a Model 2187 here, like kind of like a remake of the Model 1887, I would absolutely use it all the time. I would adore it. So hopefully this does come to the game as well. And that's all we got for the weapons here on Infinite Warfare. So let me know what you guys think about all this news, guys. Let me know what you guys think about no unlimited sprint and, you know, Call of Duty World War II. How do you guys feel about that? And also, how do you feel about all these weapons that could be coming to the game potentially in the coming months? If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below. I appreciate all of this. Give me. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.